train, not train an entrepreneur, not train a CEO of Spurs. What is training into?
I like to play video games, basketball. You know, that's really it. I like to play video games a lot, PlayStation, hang out with my friends, anytime that I can. And then I also like me. And it's like to put people in position as well. Like I hire my friends. I hire my friends a lot of the times. I hire my cousins anytime we have an opportunity. I remember last year, I had my first pop shop at Cherry Hill Mall up in New Jersey, and I was able to hire all my friends, all my cousins, and just give them the experience. It was just like it was just a spot on experience. So one, it was just people that hang out with me, but then so during the day at the Cherry Hill Mall, we was there from 6 a.m. to like 1 a.m. in the morning. So like 6 a.m. all day to like 1 a.m. So we was doing hours. We putting that work in. Yeah, but we had the pop up shop. We had the pop up shop, and they were just like getting to know the business, and they were like just able to see like how my days look, and just like see how I'm working. But then also at the end of the night, we would go back to the hotel and really just like just like really just have fun and things like that. But, I like to put people in position. Like I have my whole family working at my headquarters right now. I got a headquarters in Philadelphia warehouse. So on the headquarters, just a warehouse at all the way at the bottom in the basement. The second floor is the Super Bowl store. A lot of people been supporting ever since we opened up in July. And then on the top floor is the office. So that's a lot of time where my mom is at. Just working on this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm a finance professor. That's what I do.
I'm not doing that. You do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I do what I do.
Stop working a 9 to 5 job. Stop working 40 to 80 hours per week and trading your time for money. Stop driving 2 hours every day, going back.
Yeah, I don't do that. Man, you live over here, man. Do what you do. Everybody doing it. Now, I don't care how many of y'all doing it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. As a younger man, even in my adulthood, check me out. Don't you pause this line. Don't you pause this line. As a younger man, and even into my adulthood, chronologically in age and numbers, but I was still a little boy mentally, right? My mind, my dome was not autonomous. I was not functioning, right, independently and free of control by others. Even though I had a bed and I was of age where I could buy alcohol in the liquor store, I was considered an adult. I still was not independent and free of control of my dome from others. I was not autonomous. There's a lot of people in your life that got beds like mine. It don't look like my bed. Their bed ain't as dope as my bed. But they got beds, they got gray hair, they got all of that. But they do not have any mental autonomy. They're in their adult age, even middle age, but they're still mentally little children. Women too. You a woman on here, and you looking at this, you too. In order to be mentally autonomous, in order to be mentally able to self-govern yourself, you got to have love of self. First and foremost, you got to have love of self. You got to have acceptance of self. You got to have approval of yourself. Those individuals, irrespective of whatever complexion they got, irrespective of whatever educational level they got, irrespective of how much money they got, irrespective of what kind of car they drive, irrespective of what kind of zip code they live in, irrespective of what their bank account looks like, irrespective of their stature in their communities, irrespective of their titles. There are a lot of individuals that are not mentally autonomous, and they're really little children. Because they don't have love of self. They need the approval of others. They value being accepted by them more than accepting the one looking back in the mirror while they're brushing their teeth. The one looking back in the mirror while they're brushing his teeth is less important than them. They want their acceptance. They want their love. They have no mental autonomy. They are governed by other people. I need y'all to check me out. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. It takes a solid man to stand on his square. Come hella high water, win, lose, or draw, to stand on his square and say, man, I don't care what they doing, man. I don't, that doesn't concern me what they're doing. Now, I don't need acceptance from them. What? Nah, I ain't coming over there. I don't like what y'all doing. I don't do that. I don't rock jump. You a rock jumper. You jump here, you jump there, whichever's for the day, that's what you want. I ain't with that. You gotta be solid, man. You gotta be solid, man. You gotta be solid, man. I have to govern me. I'll do that. But I won't go no further than that. And I definitely ain't doing that. I might do that. But I damn sure ain't doing that. What everybody doing, I don't care what everybody doing. Man, I don't care. Yo, uncle over there, the dude that got a lot of money, he got a lot of real estate, he rich, I don't care who over there. I don't do that. I govern the God. I govern me. Yeah, for sure, you're going to be all by yourself. You're going to be all alone. That's all right. That's all right. I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. And when I make my decision, after I carefully deliberate, and I run it up the flagpole, and I analyze it, and I put my thoughts on the scale, and I put my decisions on the scale, and I weigh it out. And when I make my conclusion, I stand on it, regardless. I'm old enough, and I have experience enough that I should be able to rely on my own interpretation of information. I should be able to rely on my own conclusions that I draw from what I read and from what I see and from what I hear. I should be able to discern what's right for me and what ain't right for me. I have enough life experience, and if I don't have enough life experience and I don't feel discern and use my own judgment, then that's my fault. Then that's my fault. I ain't never been no follower. I ain't never been no follower.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engaged customers like Jenny, who's been searching for landscapers on Google. So when she watches YouTube, my ad's there with a link to schedule now. I found my customers on YouTube. Get started with YouTube advertising and find yours too.
Man, that's the ultimate sign of masculinity, man. When you can take a position and stand on your position, even under fire. To me, in my opinion, it's the ultimate sign of femininity and weakness. When on Tuesday, you take this position, you yelling from the rooftop, you taking this position. On Tuesday, I heard you, and you've been saying that for the last 3 weeks. But I remember on Tuesday, you said you going with bananas. I heard you on Tuesday. Then Thursday comes. What? You don't want bananas no more, now you want peaches.
Doesn't make
Wait
sense.
a minute, man, wait a minute. You just said on Tuesday, you wanted banana. You down with, now you want, oh man.
Facts.
You gotta watch them.
Facts.
You gotta watch them rock jumpers. Yeah, I'm over here with y'all. What? I'm over here with them now. I'm over here with them. I'm gonna slap this bell over there. Let me get rock jumpers. That's what George W. used to call them. George W. called them rock jumpers. George W. still alive. Look at him. Look at him. Shout out to George W. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to my full brother Rodney. I know they up there, they having that conversation. George W. used to call him Rodney. Don't you be no rock jumper. Don't be no rock jumper. If you say something, you say what you mean and mean what you say.
Facts, dog.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. You don't do that. You can't get in my dome unless I let you in my dome.
Tell them.
Nothing and nobody can get in my dome unless I allow it in my dome. Even when it's repetitive, and the harder they go, the harder I go, because I put my bullshit helmet on. I put my bullshit helmet on, and all of the bullshit that comes bing, 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 it bounces off of my helmet. It can't get in my dome. My dome is protected because I'm mentally autonomous. I'm not concerned with how you feel and what feelings and thoughts you have because I'm autonomous. This is my life. This is my life. This ain't your life. You do what you want to do with your life. I got mine. I got it. Stand on the square. Be mentally autonomous. Free of the influence and control of others.
business online takes effort, and when it's ready for the world to see, that's where Google Ads helps. Say you're an online fashion brand with this season's hottest hats. When she searches for one, your ad will appear alongside her Google results, making sure.
That's what we were put here for. You have a right to your life. 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 You got a right to your life. You got a right to your life. You got a right to your life. Didn't no human being give you your life. Didn't no human being give you your life. The sun and the stars gave you your life. God gave you your life. The supreme being gave you your life. A higher power gave you your life.
Facts.
And they're the only one that can take it.
Sweet.
Be true. Be true. Be true to you. Be true. Be true. Don't be no rock jump. Don't be no rock jump. And it's a battle. It's an everyday battle. It's an everyday war for your mind to influence you, to persuade you, to intimidate you in order to move you where I want you to be moved. This goes for relationships, your husband, your wife, your fiance, your lady, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your friend, your best friend, your neighbor, your colleagues at work, your boss, your supervisor. Maintain your mental autonomy. It's respected worldwide. It's respected worldwide. It's respected worldwide. And what's not respected worldwide is being flaky, being a rock jumper, being wishy-washy, being sometime. Sometimes you like this, sometimes you like that. You sometime me. Sometime me. We ain't doing that. Nigga look too good to do that. You gotta understand that your life is yours.
Hi there, my name is Peter Leroy, and this is my store. I've been selling pens and paper and ink for over 30.
And stop passing over that, man. Stop letting what I'm saying right there go over your dome. Stizzy, thank you for the donation. Stop letting that go over your dome. And really truly understand that your life belongs to you. And when you can fully understand that and fully appreciate that, you begin to behave different. You begin to treat yourself different. You begin to treat others different. You begin to treat your time different. You value time because you understand that time is precious. You gotta understand that, man, on a deep level, that your life is yours to keep, and that your imagination belongs to you, and your vision belongs to you, and your ambition belongs to you. But I mean on a deep level. And when you can understand that, and when you fully understand that, your life will change. It will change automatically, by default. Because you obtain a newfound appreciation for oxygen. You obtain a newfound appreciation for your freedom. You obtain a newfound appreciation for your life. Stop fronting and perpetrating and acting as if. A lot of y'all are acting as if, trying to be what somebody else wants you to be, because they in your dome. Stop acting as if. Don't be a human doing, be a human being.
So I have a remote job where I work from home and work only 5 hours a week. But the craziest part is
Don't you pause this line. I'm gonna say that one more time. This scarf is all that. This scarf all that. Don't be a human doing, be a human being. Be yourself. Be who you are. Stop being a coward and trying to be what they want you to be, and then being what they want you to be, and then being what they want you to be, and being what they want you to be, and being what they want you to be, and you keep going around and end up, you know what you end up? Dizzy. Going around in circles. Get him, Sean. I got it. I got it. A person's title, a person's particular position that they've attained in their career or life has no bearing on their mental autonomy. You got a lot of motherfuckers, man, that visually and from perception seem like they got it all together and that they are solid, when in fact they just as fragile and plastic as the next man and have no substance. Y'all think I be playing with y'all. Y'all think I be playing with y'all. I don't be playing with y'all. I don't be playing with y'all. I ain't got no time to play with y'all. This is my life. This is my life. Embrace your mental autonomy, man. Respect your mental autonomy, man. Love your mental autonomy, man. Grow your mental autonomy. Nurture your mental autonomy. Respect your mental autonomy.
We always see that little promo code field taunting us at checkout. Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is now a thing of the past. Honey is a free browser extension that does all of that work for you. When I check out online, the Honey button drops down and all you have to do is click apply coupons, wait a few seconds, and boom, watch the prices drop. I've literally already saved hundreds of dollars on acoustic material. Honey users in the US save an average of $129 per year, and it's found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. So don't miss out. It's free and it's all.
when we get off this live, later on tonight, you lay down in your bed and you turn the lights, and you're laying there, you're thinking, man, think about what we spoke about tonight with this mental autonomy, man. And look at yourself. If you see in some areas of your life you don't have full and complete mental autonomy, accept it and embrace it. I've been there. Me too. Just like everybody else. The first step to helping yourself is admission, to admit that you have a problem. That's the first step. You have to admit it to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Man, I'm weak in this area right here. I'm weak over here. I could be strong. I'm strong over there, but I'm weak right here. And once you admit that, then you can begin to take the necessary steps to heal yourself and get better and get well. Y'all got to think about this. This is real. This is real. And what I'm speaking on is a decenerating. It's a demarcation line that separates boyhood, adolescence, from adulthood. Two entirely different things. Boyhood, controlled by his mother, controlled by his teachers, controlled by the principal, controlled by his older siblings, controlled by family members, controlled by TV, controlled by music, controlled by social media. Adolescence, teenage, childhood, boyhood, adulthood, ain't controlled by nothing. This is the dopest YouTube channel ever. You know why? Because I'm on it. I got the dopest Patreon ever. You know why? Because I'm on it. See, these are the types of confrontations that people are afraid to have with themselves. Be real. Be real. What's up? Shut up and be real. These are the types of self-confrontations that people are afraid to have. These are the types of discussions that people are afraid to have with themselves. These are the types of discussions that people have psychological discomfort with because they've been faking and fronting for so long that when they try to get real, it becomes too painful for them because they have to unlock and go in these rooms and doors that they've been holding and closed for so long. They don't want to go in there thinking that some kind of